where you couldn't counsel an addict unless you went to school for 4 years, climbed 6 trees, swam the English Channel, all these things, right? And it was like, why would you have all these regulations? We want to hear from someone that's been there, And I'll put a plug for if you got anyone out there in addiction. I have the Lindell Recovery Network.org.
Swam the English Channel, all these things, right? And it was like, why would you have all these regulations? We want to hear from someone that's been there.
That'd be my thing.
And I'll put a plug for if you got anyone out there in addiction. I have the Lindell Recovery Network.org. Swam the English Channel, all these things, right? And it was like, why would you?
Yeah, were you there? And it's funny, on that bill, we'll just tell you how our great real president, Donald Trump, common sense, we're looking at politicians with problem, solution, and what will they manifest to? Common sense solutions. Well, one of the things with that opiate bill, you had all these treatment centers fighting over, fighting over this money. And you're going, okay, secular treatment centers have like a 5% success rate, where your God, faith-based treatment centers like Teen Challenge, Salvation Army, and others, they have over 85%, okay? So they're sitting there in an argument, everyone's fighting over this, and I didn't see this firsthand, but I heard about it. So our president goes, well, let's just give the money to whoever has the best success rate. Well, yeah, basically you gave all the money to Jesus, right? So they're sitting there in an argument. It was just a common sense. Why would you not give the money to the ones that work? It was such an easy solution, but they're all sitting there going, well, we want this, we want that. Okay, here you go. Then be good at what you do. That's it, right?
And talking about your story, I remember the first time. I remember exactly where I was when I heard your story. And it was this amazing piece on CBS Sunday morning. And they do great human interest pieces. And they came to your factory and told me, and it was a glowing portrayal of this man who just goes out and helps people.
Right. And that was CBS.
CBS Sunday morning.
Boy, how things change, right? And they, and that story goes, I was always it's a long story to tell, but I was a functioning addict. People assume addicts are, on the street and out of money and sitting out there, and that's not true. It doesn't matter how many forks you eat with. Addiction affects all of us. You can be functioning addicts. And for me, it was, addiction, mass pain. It gives you false courage. If I would have ever imagined, one of my biggest fears was speaking, bar none.
I can't even imagine that now.
And that thing was, God's got a sense of humor, right? But, for me, when I wrote my book, it took like 7 years to write, but one of the things that hit me once was I had fear of rejection. And you don't get rejected if you don't talk, right? And that's why, for me, when
live stream.
My story, when I invented my pillow in 2004, but I didn't quit crack until 2009. People say, oh, you quit this and it's all, perfect. No, it wasn't. It was like 2 horizontal tracks, and things happened to me. I put everything I had into this pillow, and then I was turned down at all the box stores. That's come full circle. And they started doing home shows and fairs. And they said, one of the stories there, they said, Mike, I was turned down everywhere. And they said, Mike, why don't you do a kiosk? I said, how do you spell that? And so we go to do this kiosk, and my wife at the time, and we had 4 little kids. We had to borrow money to do this kiosk, right? So